Hey gang, this is Leila here from the Comic Connection with this week's comic book reviews. First up, we've got City of Dust #1 from Radical Comics by Steve Niles and Zid. In this book we meet Philip Crome. He's a cop working in a future world. This is a kind of a strange place where fantasy, religion, and imagination are outlawed. But he's a little conflicted about his role in enforcing the law and doesn't understand the reasons why some of them are there, and is delving into the past of his own human history. This is a really beautiful book. The art is spot on and it's a really engaging story, so if you want to take a chance on a new non-Marvel or DC book, pick it up. Next up, we've got Vixen Return of the Lion #1. This is from DC Comics and it's written by G. Willow Wilson and the art's by Cafu. Sorry if I said that wrong. In this book, Vixen returns home to Zambesi to avenge the death of her mother, or at least she tries to, and gets into a little bit of trouble. The story was only okay for me, and the art was nothing special to grab you, but it was a pretty good story with a powerful female heroine. So if you like to read those kind of books, pick it up. And last but not least, we've got Daredevil #111 from Marvel Comics. This is by Ed Brubaker and Clay Mann. And as you can see on the cover, this is part 1 of the Lady Bullseye storyline. In this issue, Lady Bullseye shows up in town working for Lord Hiroshi, and it's going to be a tough time for Matt while she's there. And to make things worse, he just cheated on his wife, like a big idiot. I really liked the story. It had some surprising turns at the end, and it looks like Lady Bullseye is going to be a formidable villain for Matt, so pick it up if you like Daredevil.
Hey folks, Jim here with this week's comic book reviews. First up, my name is Bruce, the one-shot adaptation of the indie film of the same name by Milton Freewater and Cliff Richards. It's not easy being a B-movie actor like Bruce Campbell, but just imagine, you're kidnapped by your #1 fan and forced against an ancient evil named Guan Di, the ancient protector of Bean Curd. It's just as funny as it sounds. This is a pretty good adaptation of the film. It's not as great as the film, but if you want to see the movie and you can't find it, this is as close as you're going to get, so pick it up. Next up, Gold Digger, Tiffany and Charlotte #3. In this issue, Tiff, Penny, and Charlie are out at sea and soon find themselves stuck with a peanut-hungry sea monster on their trail. Another really good issue by Fred Perry and J.L. Anderson. It's really funny what the sea monster tries to do to get some peanuts. So if you're in need of a good laugh, this is it. Next up, Gold Digger, Tiffany and Charlotte #4. This is the final issue of the 4-issue miniseries by J.L. Anderson and Fred Perry. And in this issue, Charlotte imagines what Tiff and Pojo's futures will be like. And of course, it's not exactly what you would imagine. Another really funny issue, great end to the series. Next up, Gold Digger Swimsuit. Yes, it's Gold Digger week, folks, and Gold Digger 99 is out next week. But in this one, it's by fans for fans. So if you're looking for a good few stories and nice pin-ups, this is a good buy. Next up, Land of Oz #3 by David Hutchison. In this issue, Scarecrow, Tip, and Jack head to the land of the Winkies to enlist the help of the Tin Woodsman. Another great adaptation of L. Frank Baum's classic Land of Oz story. The art by David is simply wonderful. If you're a fan of Oz, this is a must. And last, and unfortunately least, is Transformers Saga of the Allspark #4. This one features stories on Starscream and Ironhide, but the Starscream story is nothing to go home about. The art by Boo was not great, but the story by Simon Furman made up for it. The second story with Ironhide was really well drawn. The story, not as great though.